My parents replaced the most important person in my life with a stranger for a business deal at my sweet 16. When I turned 16, I thought it was finally my moment. I didn't care about a car or a huge party. I just wanted one night that felt like mine. My parents, though, went all out. They rented a fancy event hall, got a DJ, ordered a 3-tier cake. Everything looked picture perfect. But the part that mattered most to me wasn't the decorations or the guest list. It was my grandma, Linda. She wasn't just my grandma. She was the one who actually raised me when my parents were too busy. She was the one who stayed up teaching me how to bake cookies from scratch, sat through every middle school orchestra concert, and gave me advice about kids who weren't really my friends. If anyone deserved to be their front row at my sweet 16, it was her. A week before the party, I asked my mom about Grandma's invitation. She hesitated, then said, "Oh, about that. Dad invited the regional manager from his company and his wife. We only had so many seats at the table, and you'll understand when you're older. This is really important for his career." I stared at her, stunned. "You're telling me Grandma can't come to my birthday party because Dad needs to schmooze his boss?" She gave me this tight smile and said, "It's not personal. It's just business." The night of the party, I blew out the candles on my cake while the manager's wife clapped loudly, like she'd known me my whole life. My parents laughed and mingled with their work friends while some stranger took the spot where my grandma should have been. All I could think about was her sitting at home, probably with a little cupcake and a lit candle, waiting for me. So, after the party wound down, instead of staying at the hotel with my friends like my parents suggested, I drove straight to Grandma's apartment. She opened the door in her pajamas, holding a plate with 2 pieces of chocolate cake she'd baked just for us. Her eyes were puffy, and she tried to hide it with a smile. "Happy birthday, sweetheart. I saw the pictures online. You looked beautiful." I sat down at her kitchen table, still in my party dress, eating her homemade cake off mismatched plates. She gave me a little jewelry box with a silver bracelet inside, the kind she'd probably saved for months to buy. We spent hours talking, laughing, remembering all the times she'd been there for me when no one else was. It was the best part of my birthday and the part that broke my heart. That was the night I realized who truly celebrated me and who just used me as a backdrop for their business deals.